so I'm just here to get my refill.
Okay, so you're here for a refill of your oxycodone. I see
Yeah.
that you've been on it for a long time.
Yeah, I'm new here, but I think maybe it's in your records that I've been taking it for like last 10 years. And yeah, just want to refill.
Okay, so I see that you're prescribed several tablets throughout the day. Can you just walk me through the day and how you're taking them?
Yeah, so it's controlled release, so I know it's long acting. So I take it about maybe 3 or 4 tablets in the morning, and then at bedtime for sure I take a couple more, 3 to 4, and then sometimes during the day I may take like 1 or 2, but usually it's just the morning and the evening doses I take.
Okay, and what about the Percocet? How are you fitting those into your day?
Those are prescribed as needed, as you can see, and I take them when I need it throughout the day.
Okay, and how is that working for you in terms of controlling your pain?
It's like the regimen that I've built for myself, so it's tailored for me. I think it's working. I mean, it could be better, but it's working-ish.
Okay, and side effects you're having from it? Have you noticed any drowsiness, dizziness?
I get a little bit tired during the day, but I guess my question for you is like, what's with all the questions? Like, I've had these before. I've gotten them filled by like another pharmacist at this store before. Do you suspect me of doing something wrong, or like I'm just kind of caught off guard by all these questions?
No, we just like to gather information around how you're taking your medications. Are they working for you? Are they safe?
Okay.
And I even have more questions around how you're using them and any potential risky behaviors. And I ask them as part of regular screening for everyone on opioids, especially high-dose opioids like yourself.
Okay. And to what end? Like, what's the purpose of this?
So this will help me work with you to make sure that you're on the right medication at the right dose, to make sure that it's giving you the effect that you would like to have, and to make sure that it's safe for you.
Okay, fair enough.
Okay. So any constipation?
No, I think I'm regularly my regular. Yeah.
Okay. So there are some other questions that I would like to ask again around risk and risky behavior related to your opioids. So can you tell me, do you ever chew or crush your long-acting opioids?
No.
Okay. And do you ever potentially use them in a different route? Do you ever crush them up and inject them?
No, never. No.
Or crush them up and snort them?
No.
Okay. Have you had early refills in the past where you've had to go to the pharmacy early?
I mean, while I was living in the other neighborhood, and at the other pharmacy, like I maybe had a couple of early refills just because my meds got stolen. As you know, like there's some street value, so I think when people broke into my place, like they took my perks because they know what they are, and they probably sold them or something. So I got some early refills from my other pharmacy when that happened.
Okay, and have you ever had to take more than prescribed?
Like of my long-acting, never. I mean, I usually space them out so that I don't run out, and it's usually like what's prescribed by the doctor. I mean, the perks are like as needed, right? So I take them as needed. So, I mean, like maybe I'm not following the doctor's directions 100%, but it's an as needed medication. So I don't know, like how can you follow that, right?
Have you ever used them for any reasons other than your pain? Maybe to mellow out, for sleep, when you're having a really bad day, maybe to party?
I don't bring my meds to party or anything. Like I'm not one of those people. Mellowing out maybe a little bit, but like my pain gets really bad sometimes. So I don't know if it's because it's helping me with my pain, therefore it mellows me out, or like it just mellows me out. I don't know. Sometimes like when I wake up in the middle of the night and I'm like in a lot of pain, then I take a couple of perks. So that way it's like for pain and sleep. So I don't know, it's kind of messy.
Okay.
So maybe 2 questions.
And when you don't have any, maybe if you run out or if you don't have them with you, have you ever borrowed or used other people's medications?
My brother's kind of nearby, so of the perks, if I run out a little bit early, like if that's like a particularly bad month, and sometimes I do have that. And I mean, it's honestly the best solution is for my doctor to change the prescription so that I don't have to go around feeling like I'm judged and asking people for meds, right? So, but anyways, like sometimes I get it from my brother because he also has like a pain diagnosis like me. I think we're just susceptible to pain in my family, so sometimes I get some perks from it if I run out for myself.
Okay, but you feel like that's a real hassle.
Yeah, like he needs them too. Like, why do I need to go get it from him? And that's cutting into his supply, right? Like, honestly, it's an as-needed medication, so I should be getting as many as I need. Therefore, the doctor should not be putting the onus on me to control. Like, it should not be this many tablets over this much time because it should be flexible. You know, I should just get as many as I need to control my pain.
Okay. And have you ever bought these medications on the street, for example?
Never.
Okay. So, you know, I see here that the refill is actually quite for a large amount of tablets.
Because I have a lot of pain. Yeah.
And you're using it to manage your pain. You've been on this for a long time. Based on some of the information we discussed, I think that there are a few options here related to your medication. So I understand that you need this medication today, but there are a few things that I'd like to speak with you about more in depth. Would it be possible for you to come back, you know, tomorrow or the day after so that we can kind of follow up on how this is fitting into managing your pain as a whole?
Sure. I mean, like I have my family doc, and I think I'm getting like a referral to like a pain specialist, so maybe they're gonna do some stuff for me there. But you've been nice and kind of informative, so maybe I'll give you a call when I'm ready to talk about it.
That would be great.